Hello, welcome to this particular tutorial. Today we are going to look at how to assign students to classes, how to enroll students to classes. That is what we are going to look at. We've already created classes, we've already added students, we've added subjects, okay? We've assigned subjects to various classes. Today we are going to look at how to enroll students to classes. Remember, we added students to the system, but we have not given them classes yet. We have not enrolled them to any class yet. So that is what we are going to do in this particular tutorial. If you come here and you click on view students, okay, so this is the current session and the current term. Okay, active session is 2024-2025. Active term is first term. We did that in the previous videos, okay, how to set session and term. We've already done that. So the active session is 2024-2025. The active term is first term, okay. So that is that. Now, today we are looking at how to enroll students. We've already added students. Remember when we added students, we've already done that. So I just clicked on view students. That is the page. And if you come down here, you can see all the students we added are currently in the unenrolled students section. Not yet in any class this term. So in this particular tab, we haven't enrolled. That is why we are seeing this unenrolled students. Okay, so the students we added are here: Duru, Ikeme, Uma, Njema, and Leke. Okay, so we've added them. If you remember, I added Duru. I used it for the demonstration, and offline I added these other ones so that the video will not be too long. So I added Ikeme, Uma, Njema, and Leki. I added them offline. That is why we have 5 students. If you come back to the dashboard, you can see we have 5 students, okay? Those 5 students are not yet in any class yet. They are in the system, they are in the school. The admin has added the students to the school, but the admin hasn't yet enrolled them in any class. Remember, we have created a couple of classes. We created reception 3, we created basic 2, we created SS2, we created primary, and so forth. And now we want to now enroll students. Look at my cursor, enroll students. They are not in any class yet, and that is why we want to enroll them. Now we want to give them a class. We want to assign them to classes. We have to do that. Okay, so I'm on enroll students now. Okay, I want to click on it, so I just clicked on it. Enroll students. Okay, so you can see enroll students in a class. What do we do? This is class. Select class. So let's select. These are the classes we added previously. If you remember, we added basic, JSS1, primary 2, reception 3, and SS2. So let's say we want to enroll some students to SS2. Okay, we want to enroll them. Then we've selected SS2. What is the session? The system is asking us select a session. Automatically, the system already knows the session. So it will just fetch only that session. So as you can see, 2024-2025 is the session. Okay, that we set as active. So we have selected that. What is the term? The system is also intelligent. The system will also go and fetch that particular term that we set. So you can see first term is still the same term that we set as active. So we just selected it. So we selected the class. These are the requirements for setting or enrolling a student to a particular class. So you have to select the class you want to enroll the student into, and You select the academic session, which in this case is 2024-2025. You select the current term, which is first term, and you now click on load students. So it will load all the students that are in the school, okay, from the database. So as you can see, enroll students for this particular class, SS2, it says no students enrolled yet. So SS2 doesn't have a student yet. We haven't enrolled a student yet, okay? So we come here, available students. So these are the students. We have 5 here, if you can see it clearly, depending on the version you are using. So now we have John Duru, we have Cynthia Ikebe, we have Francis Leki, we have Ruth Njema, and we have Natasha Uma, okay? So we just have only 5 students. So in a situation whereby a school has up to 50 students or 70 students or 200 students or 500 students, all the students will appear here. That's why we have this search students box here, okay? So assuming this is easy to do because we can see them because we have only 5 students, okay? But assuming we have a whole number of students here, say 100, it won't be easy, it will still be easy, but assuming we have thousands of students, we come here and search for the students. So search students. So if I come here and I type John, it will filter. It will filter it. Have you seen it? I typed J-O and it just filtered out John, okay? So I'll just do that. I just use that to demonstrate, okay? So now let us add a student to a class. And we've already selected the class like you know, SS2. So that is what we are going to do now. Let's select some students here and add them to SS2. So in this case, let me select Cynthia Ikeme. I just ticked on it, Cynthia Ikeme. You saw what I did. I saw Cynthia Ikeme here and I traced it back to this tiny box and I clicked on it inside the box. I checked it as you can see. So I've selected Cynthia Ikebe as a student that will be in SS2. Okay. I hope everything is clear. SS2, and I selected Cynthia Ikeme and I'm going to click on enroll selected. Okay, so this is the selected student. I'm going to enroll her now. So I just clicked on enroll selected and it says enrollment successful. 1 student enrolled successfully. Okay, so this is the enrollment summary here. As you can see, what is the class? SS2. So we enrolled the student in this particular class, SS2. What is the session? 2024-2025 term, first term. The date that we did that, okay? So, and the time, it will just fetch it, okay? Now, we are not done yet, so we want to still go back and enroll more students. But assuming we want to view students, I will just click on view all students here. Let me click on view students so that you will see that Cynthia has already been enrolled. So let me click on view students, view all students. So I clicked on it. So this is that view students page. Okay. So now, if we come down here, you will see class SS2. So SS2 now has a student. Ikebe Cynthia Vivian. Remember, we just enrolled her, and that is why she appeared here. Okay, and if you check this now, unenrolled students, Cynthia Ikebe has left this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. They were 5 initially, but because we have enrolled Cynthia, she has left this unenrolled section and she has been transferred to SS2. So Cynthia Ikeme has left the unenrolled section and she's currently in SS2 because we have done that, okay? So that is how easy it is to enroll students. So let's go back and enroll more students. This time around, we are going to enroll some students. We are going to enroll them in Basic 2. So let me follow my cursor. This is still the same enroll students. I'm going to click on it. I just clicked on enroll students. Let me select a class, Basic 2. Let me select a session. Like we know, it's already the system has already fetched it. Then, but you must select it. You must come down here and select it yourself. Okay. The system is created in such a way that it doesn't want you to make any mistake. Now we selected Basic 2. We want to enroll some students into Basic 2. So we have selected Basic 2, we selected a session, and we selected a term, and we are now going to load students. Okay? So we have loaded students. We have loaded students. There are no students yet. So now let us enroll. We should always be mindful of the students who've already enrolled in the past because it fetches all the students that are in the school. Now that we are here, I'm going to enroll multiple students now so that you also know that it is possible to enroll more than one student. Okay, so let me come here and I select Natasha and John Dudu. Let me enroll these two students all at once. That is what we are going to do now. Now we have John Dudu and we have Natasha Uma. I'm going to enroll them, okay? I'm going to enroll them. They are going to be enrolled to Basic 2, okay? So enroll selected. So I selected John Dudu and Natasha Uma. Okay, it says enrollment successful. 2 students enrolled successfully. So it will give you the summary here, class Basic 2, everything. Okay, so if we click on view all students now, if we click on view all students, as you can see, we have Basic 2 now as a class. It has appeared. It has appeared here because it has students. Any class that doesn't have a student will not appear when we click on view students. Okay, because there is no student. We are trying to view students, and if there is no student in a class, that class will not appear because there is no student in that class. It's just simple logic. So now we have Basic 2, we have 2 students there, we have Duru John and we have Uma Natasha, which we enrolled in bulk. We enrolled both of them at once. And here we have SS2, we have Ikeme Cynthia that we enrolled initially. And when we come down to unenrolled students, you can see that the students that are yet to be enrolled are just 2. So we have enrolled 3. They were initially 5, but we have enrolled 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So we just have 2 left.